We're about to get fresh. We're about to get flavor. Once again, what are we gonna do? Shrimp scampi. The shrimp scampi you know and love, but of course with Chef Winston twist, my Floribbean twist that is. We can have some fun doing this one. Shrimp scampi, everybody knows and love it. Watch what I'm gonna do with this. Of course, I've got some fresh Florida Gulf shrimp. We're gonna take the shells off. You're gonna, wait till you see what I'm gonna do with this. This is gonna be so much fun. A lot of flavor we're building up here, guys. All right, we finished peeling our shrimp. Let's move on to the next step. What we're gonna do next is this. Get your pan hot. A nice little hot pan. What I'm making, guys, is a shrimp stock. This is something you don't usually see with a shrimp scampi. It's gonna be quick, but flavorful at the same time. My shrimp shells, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take an onion. And I'm gonna slice my onion. You notice I didn't peel it. I'll show you why I didn't peel it. It's all flavor, baby. We cooking with flavor. Chef Winston Floribbean style. Got a nice little hot pan. Put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of EVOO in here. Pop, pop, sizzle, sizzle. We know we cooking, right? Put an onion in here. That's right. Let's mix this up a little bit. Turn up the heat a little, just a little. The smell already, it's insane. Look at this. So what I'm gonna do next, my shrimp shell, waste not, want not. We're gonna use everything. That's what Chef Winston do. We put it in here. You're gonna create some beautiful, beautiful flavors. I'm gonna take some white wine. Add some white wine. I'm creating a stock. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water. We're gonna cook this for a few minutes. Bring this up on a higher temperature. Put a little bit of color, just a little pinch of paprika. Make it look sexy, that's right. Coming in here. So while that's cooking up, right, I'm gonna continue prepping my other items. The shrimp that I cooked, that I cleaned, I'm gonna take my shrimp and I'm butterflying them. What is butterflying? Be careful when you're doing this. All I'm doing is opening it and making it look like a butterfly. That's right. Look at that. Simple dimple. The reason I'm doing this, once the shrimp cooks, it opens up and it folds out and it looks full on the plate. And it's a beautiful presentation and it's some good eating. That's right. That's right, oh my goodness. When I'm doing this here with my catering, we do these action stations. We go to the party, a wedding or whatever, and they actually want, hey chef, we would like to have a station. Our shrimp scampi station is so amazing. We're right there just sauteing fresh shrimp, fresh garlic, tossing it up in butter, pesto, and some pasta. The guests absolutely love that stuff. So what I'm showing you guys right here is another twist of shrimp scampi, my Floribbean style shrimp scampi. I know a lot of you are asking, what is Floribbean? I'm from the United States Virgin Islands, America's paradise. Living in Florida, you know Florida is a big melting pot of flavors. The Caribbean, Latino, South America, Latin, oh man. All those beautiful flavors that you would see in the Caribbean and Latin areas, right here in South Florida, we're growing those same freshness citruses down there. So bringing my Virgin Islands roots, my Caribbean roots to Florida, the Floridian cuisine is now relevant. That's right, baby. So while I got this and my shrimp stock is cooking, can you guys get a close-up on that? Look at this. Let me add a little more water because we want to use this stock. Oh man, a little touch of salt. You gotta make it taste good, right? A little touch of salt. Let me turn this up. The smell is amazing already, guys. So what I'm gonna do here is this. I'm gonna season my shrimp with, what do we have here? Chef Winston's jerk seasoning. This is my own personal seasoning blend. For years I've been trying to make my own seasoning blend. Finally had an opportunity to say, you know what, the pandemic shut us down. Had time to create one. This is the first of many to come. This is my jerk seasoning, the hot version. We're gonna season the shrimp with this. Right here, let me open it up a little bit here. all the beautiful blends, flavors. Oh, guys, if you see the smell, oh, it's so amazing. Season this up here. Put it back up here. And my seasoning blends too. If you're interested in cooking like Chef Winston and feel and taste what Chef Winston got to offer, so you can have that in your own kitchen, you can find my seasoning blends at CaterinCC.com. That's right. There will be a link on there where you can find my seasoning blends, okay? So, this is here working hard. And I'm gonna go ahead and strain this. Okay, guys, look at that. Smelling so good, fragrant. We've got the seafood, we got the shrimp. Good. So what I'm gonna do next is gonna strain this, okay? Take this here, strain. That's the reason I did not peel the onions earlier. You remember you was asking, I told you about that? Now look at this beautiful shrimp stock. The beauty of this shrimp stock right here. Flavor already inside of this. This is only phase one. Yo. Wait till you see what happens next. Of course. Now, I'm gonna let me get this out of the way. And we're gonna bring on, and we're gonna start cooking. I've got my cooked pasta already. Everything is here ready for us to roll. So let me continue here. In the meantime, let me just slide this over while my pan is getting hot. Put this down a little bit. Clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna cut some tomatoes. Tomatoes are gonna go into this dish as well. Let me get that ready. Some nice chunks of tomatoes. If you got some good knife skills, just take your time. If we don't want you to cut yourself. We want you to have fun while you're cooking, okay? And I've got some beautiful garlic. We're gonna slice it. You can buy some crushed garlic from the store, but I like my sliced garlic. And this is gonna be so flavorful, guys. My Floribbean style shrimp scampi, that is. Everything is in the prep. Once you have everything in order, this dish goes by really, really fast. You're gonna impress your friends. Even if you got a date, bring a date over, you're gonna impress that date. She's gonna wanna come back for more. Oh, he. That's right. So check this out. I've got my pan getting hot. Nice little skillet. EVOO, a little olive oil. Okay. I've got my shrimp, my jerk seasoned, Chef Winston jerk seasoned shrimp in here. Oh, baby. The smell is amazing. Woo! The smell is so great. Making me cough, making me gas, making me want to just dive in and have some fun with this food. Oh, pop, pop, scissor, scissor, baby. Yes. So now the shrimp is not fully cooked. When you're cooking shrimp, you don't want to fully cook your shrimp because I'm going to continue cooking it in the sauce. So what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to remove the shrimp. If you notice, look how beautiful the colors, the smell is amazing. So what I'm gonna do right now, continue cooking up, turn my pan back on. So what's next? We're gonna start building this particular dish. What I'm gonna do now, add a little bit more. It's a little dry. Add a little bit more of my EVOO, my extra virgin olive oil, that's right. Add that in there. And I'm gonna take my garlic, put my garlic in here. Get that sauteed up. Let me turn my heat up a little bit more. The smell permeating through the kitchen. If there was smell-o-vision going on right now, you guys would understand what we're talking about here, okay? So check this out. This is gonna be a cool addition. Add some tomatoes for color, a little bit of juiciness and freshness, more freshness in this dish. Now here's where the fun begins. Shrimp scampi, everybody knows we use white wine. I used the white wine already. It's already inside my shrimp stock. But what I got here is some very good lager beer. That's right, I'm gonna deglaze my pan with this beer. Ah, look at this, baby. It lends a different flavor, but it's gonna be oh so good. We're gonna let this here boil down and simmer down and reduce. This is what we call it in the culinary world. We're reducing, concentrating flavors to make it taste good, okay? Boil, 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 baby. Boil, boil, boil. The bear is going. Everybody is working together and having a merry grand old time. So as this here reduces, guys, I'm gonna make what you call a slurry. A slurry basically is a thickening agent. You can use flour and water. In my case, I'm gonna use some water and cornstarch. And the reason I'm using this, when I'm making my sauce, I'm trying to bulletproof it. I'm trying to make it a nice creamy texture. So when I add the butter, it's gonna be oh so nice and creamy and silky, and it's gonna stick to that pasta. So every bite is gonna be love in your mouth. That's right. That's right. We're having fun here cooking up Chef Winston cuisines with a Floribbean twist. That's right. So here we go. Let me put this on the side. This here is reducing very, very well. It's smelling so good. You remember the shrimp stock? The old flavorful shrimp stock? We're gonna add that to this dish. Turn this up even more. Let it boil down. Simmer, simmer, simmer. Yes. Let this reduce down. As this is reducing, let me add a little bit more good lager beer. I love that flavor right there. Let's let it reduce down. We're concentrating flavors like I was telling you guys. Listen, down here in South Florida, for those of you who have never been to South Florida, if you travel to South Florida, we've got so much beautiful events, beautiful weather, palm trees. Another thing that we do around in South Florida, we do special events. Big events such as Sunfest, Garlic Fest. We have done 5 Super Bowls as well. Those events, we feed thousands and thousands of people. They come out looking for some of our jerk chicken, some of our Floribbean cuisine. That is the special event aspect of what we do. And the catering, of course, the weddings and the corporate events, it's a great thing. And also catering, I'm a catering coach as well. Some of these young budding chefs who want to learn the craft, I teach them as well. So other than the catering coaching and chef instructor, have a lot of fun doing that. So this is simmering down very, very nicely. So what I'm gonna do, this slurry that I made, I'm gonna stream this in. This is something you don't want to add too fast. You want to stream it in and watch it get semi-thick. Look at that. Once it hit the heat, it works instantaneously. Look at this. Perfect, beautiful. And if you add too much, you can always add more wine or some of that good lager beer, which I'm adding right here. And this shrimp scampi is looking and smelling amazing. So what I'm gonna do next is this. I've got some unsalted cube butter. I'm gonna pull this off, and I'm gonna start working my butter into this sauce, making a nice mounted creamy texture sauce right here, okay? Let me turn this up just a little. It's looking so good. While this is here simmering down and I'm working the butter in, let me give it a taste to make sure it's where I want it to be. Yes, smelling so good. Let me give this a little taste. Get my little tasting spoon. See what the cornstarch did? Nice and thick, and the butter is just gonna add extra body and more flavor to this. Let me taste this. Ooh, and I haven't even added salt yet, but it's tasting, magnifique. Add some more butter to that. While that's simmering down, we're gonna get some lemon juice and add to this dish as well. Cut some lemon, add some fresh lemon juice in here. We are cooking and we are having a good old time. Chef Winston creations with a Floribbean twist. The shrimp scampi you know and love just got elevated. That's right. It's looking so, so good. So while this is here simmering down a bit, I'm gonna take some fresh basil, and I'm gonna take some fresh basil and chop it up for you guys so you can see. Let me just do a little cleaning situation here. Wipe this off a little bit. Perfect, perfect. So we're gonna just run this up and chiffonade this. You can chop, but I like chiffonading. Chiffonade is basically taking all the leaves together, and we're gonna just julienne to make sure it's beautiful ribbon cuts in the food, okay? Look at this, guys. So while this is here simmering down, it's time to add the shrimp. Add the shrimp back in here to continue cooking. We're gonna turn it off. Let the heat continue cook the shrimp. And the smell, the look, what do you guys think? Look how beautiful this looks. And then I'm gonna take some of my basil and cascade that bad boy in there. Love, love, love. Look at this. Now, I'm gonna add me some, we're gonna season it up. Add some fresh black pepper. Some salt. Not too much now. And of course, I gotta taste it to make sure it tastes good. I like mine's a little spicy, but I'm gonna see what we're working with now. Yo, that's a winner. This is a winner. The only thing that's missing on this here, I like a little more kick. I'm gonna add some Chef Winston jerk seasoning. A lot of people like to add red pepper flakes, but just a little touch of my jerk seasoning will do the trick for this dish. And of course, I got some pasta that's cooked already. So what I'm gonna do, take my cooked pasta. You can use any kind of pasta. Bucatini, linguine, any type of teeny pasta you wanna have, but I'm gonna use some linguine on this, right? Put my linguine inside, fold it up, get it nice and covered. Look at this here. Let me get a pan, let me get a plate. Put this over here. Tossed the pasta in this flavorful, buttery, garlicky, oh, smells so good sauce, and plate it up. Look at that. The Floribbean Shrimp Scampi, fresh tomatoes, fresh Florida Gulf shrimp that was seasoned with that jerk seasoning. Look at this. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Can you get, hey, the only thing that's almost missing is some nice toasty garlic bread, right? I'm gonna take some of this sauce. Can you guys see that? Look at this, look at this. Take some of this sauce and let it cascade over that. Just drizzle. Make this here nice. Clean it up. Get a piece of basil. Okay, you gotta make your food look nice. Make it look good. It gotta look as good as it's gonna taste, right? Put that in here. And we're gonna give this a taste and see what we're working with. Let me clean this up just a tad bit. What do you guys think? Chef Winston's creations with a Floribbean twist? Shrimp Scampi style, baby. Look at that. Yes. Let's give this a taste and see what we're working with. Okay. I can taste the freshness of the basil. The shrimp stock brought this out even more. The butteriness of, oh my gosh, in the sauce, and the shrimp, and the tomatoes, the plump freshness of the tomatoes brings it all home. Give this one a try at home and tag CaterinCC or Chef Winston Cooks how you guys like that. Cheers.